Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a catch up. We've got some 50p's here. We've got £100 worth in sealed bags. This is from the post office bag, the 250 quid worth I bought a little while back. I've not been able to get many of these done recently, so I'm hoping we'll find something rather nice in here. But on our luck, it'll be Taylor Peter Rabbit, Benjamin Bunny, and probably a couple of other more common dictionaries again. So let's just get these out of the way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, right. So as usual, we're going to be looking for 2008 Britannia, which is low mintage, as well as the 2017 Shield. And then we're looking, hopefully, when I do a sort through at the end, 2009, 10, 11, 16, 18, and 21 on the Shields themselves. Those are NIFC and not intended for circulation. So, how's everyone doing? If you're not in the UK, it's been rather warm here as of late. Trying to do videos when you're dripping is not very nice, trust me. Tried to do one the other day, and yeah, I wear glasses, and when you start sweating into your glasses, you know you're in trouble. So yeah, a couple of changes to the order of doing videos just to make everything fit and make sure I can get everything done right. On top of that, I had a few family things, sort of that stuff to get all sorted and out of the way. So that's all done. Other than that, I'm back to work. Not that I've been off work, but I've been working, familying, and sweating as of late. 2 bags, 2 Duff ones. Ooh, this doesn't bode well. Might have to have a word with the postie. Oh, dropsy. They jumped. So, what are we looking for? Anything. Come on. This is the 3rd bag. Bit of news, though. Coin news. I'm still waiting on my 50p. The Zog. Oh, it's alive. The Zog 50p that came out, that hasn't arrived yet, nor has the Royal Observatory £2 coin. I wasn't going to be doing any videos on those, but I think it's a case of the Mint were oversubscribed to what they actually had in stock, so everyone's having to wait. Oh, that's 3 for 3. That's not good. Where's the tear bit on this one? There it is. Other than that, I did hear some news the other day. There's, well, I say news the other day. Catch up. I'll rewind slightly. Royal Mint website. On their coming soon section, they've only got one listed. That's the £2 coin marking 200 years of the modern railway. Well, that was one that was actually in the annual set, so it's going to be coming out in its own right. We just don't know when. So I'm guessing it's probably another Duff one. Probably going to be, because we've just had one, the observatory. I want to say October, November, just before Christmas. And on that note, little birdie, what should we call him? Let's call him Lee. Yeah, his name is Lee. He's on the Westminster Collection group on Facebook. He often gives us a few... Oh, hello. Is that cycling? Yeah, that's cycling, I think. Yep, that's cycling. Oh my. We've been getting really lucky recently with Olympics. This is one I've not seen in quite some time. If this is the cycling one, which I think it is, there's just over 2 million. That's a nice little find. Mind you, like I said before, any Olympic is always a nice find. Excellent stuff. Shame it's taken us, what, into the 5th bag, but nice first coin. Yes, yeah, he's given us a tip off. He's got insider knowledge, shall we say. We are expecting a very brief flurry of coins soon. One is the Snowman, so that'll be coming out probably based on previous ones around just before Christmas, I suspect. Don't know what the design is. He doesn't ever really let on what the designs are. He sometimes gives us a quick scribble on the back of a napkin sort of idea of what to look out for. But that's usually within days of release if he does that at all. So thanks for that, Lee. Cheers. There's also, he did say, a £5 coin with a portrait of the Queen. Now, I'm not sure if that's Elizabeth II or one that I heard about the other day, which is supposed to have Charles and Camilla on the back. And that was a special granted coin, but I think that was something like Channel Islands. So it could still well be Channel Islands that he was talking about. On occasion, he's mentioned coins that were due out, and they have been from that neck of the woods. Right, that's bag 6, another Duff one. Huh. But we shall see on that one anyway. But the big one that I'm really looking forward to now. Oh, here we go. What did I say? Bloomin' Benjamin Bunny. Have a look. Is he a rotation? No, not a rotation error. If you get the bunny, you get him that way up, so his right ear is basically pointing to the top. You're flipping round. The Queen is that way round. You've got a normal one. If the Queen is facing more sort of 2 o'clock-ish, then yeah, you've got yourself a rotation error. This one is your bog standard. Benjamin Bunny, most common circulated, highest minted circulated commemorative, 25 million. If you see one, you've seen them all pretty much. Yes, the one I was about to mention, £5 coin, so yeah, another big outlay. I might even get the silver version of this one. You know, the Royal Mint have been doing a £5 coin music legends collection. So they've had the Police, they've had Queen, David Bowie, Elton John, who else? Shirley Bassey, and a fair few others. Well, finally, we're getting a decent rock band appear on there. Iron Maiden. Now, you might not like your heavy metal, your rock. I love it. I've been into it since about 1980, 81 when I was a kid. I even saw Maiden several times, 3 times I think it was now, back in the early mid-80s down here in Bristol. And it was something I'll never forget. I've still got the programme somewhere. Here we go, Paddington at the Palace. This one, yep, 2018. Very, very, I don't want to say common. It's about 6 million, just under. But this one, the one to look out for, see that little line there down by my nail? If you've got a little lump of something just below it attached to it, it's known as the crisp packet error. So this particular one is worth, say, 50p. Crisp packet error is probably nearer a couple of quid. Not a big increase, but they're always nice to get. I did have one on a hunt not so long ago. But there you go, Paddington at the Palace. Always nice to get a Paddington. It's always better to try and get the full set if you've got enough coins to go through at the time. So yeah, what was that? Oh, it's just incredibly shiny. Yeah, it's been a long time coming to get a decent rock band on there. Some of us are trying to get the likes of Ozzy Osbourne on there, or Black Sabbath at least. Whether we'll get it, we doubt it. But that's my taste in music, shall we say. The loud stuff, the fast stuff, the rock. Good stuff. I do like it. Apparently the neighbours like it as well. They often bang on the walls to the same beat, so it's pretty good. Apart from that, there's no other coinage due out that I'm aware of. And you'd think all the 50p's are blooming dried up as well, because there's next to nothing. Oh, hello, here we go. Got ourselves a Charlie. 2023. So there's a handful to choose from. Any options? My guess is it's going to be the Coronation. Yep, there you go. That's the Coronation one. If you ever get the Coronation one and you've got Charlie with his crown on, that wasn't intended for circulation. That was a commemorative only. But this one, what were they? Can't remember where they were. These now, it's about 5 million, I think. They're always nice to get hold of, because I think the ones for Charles, there was fewer made, fewer minted in general. Okay, so 4 out of 9. Last bag. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, I'm hoping they start releasing some coins soon, because I don't know about the other people that do videos for YouTube for coins and such, but content is starting to come, it's starting to become very, very hard to come by. Now, I could keep doing 50p hunts, and I could keep doing world coin hunts all day long, but 50p hunts, even though they're popular amongst many, potentially 50p hunts don't get that many views on my channel for some strange reason. The world coin hunts seem to get a lot more, but I'm still lucky if I break 100 views in a week or two, which is strange given the amount of subs that I've got. But hey ho. Right, so we've got 4 out of 10. Not brilliant, but we do have an Olympic cycling. Very nice. We've got our old friend Benjamin Bunny. Nothing much to say about him, except for incredibly shiny. Got Paddington at the Palace, waving his flag. Not bad for a Peruvian. If you don't know what I mean, start reading up on Paddington Bear. And then you've got your Charles Coronation, which is rather nice. So we've got a couple of nice ones, actually. We've got Coronation and the Olympic. So those two alone, I'm always happy to get. Obviously, with the Olympic, you're always going to be happy. Those two, yeah, we see them fairly often. That one we haven't seen for a while. Just a shame there's not others to go with it based on the 10 bags. So what I'll do, I'll go away now, I'll check through those bundles, I'll have a look for the ever elusive 9, 10, 11, 16, 18 and 21 shields, and of course the Britannia for 2008 and the 2017 shield for the low mintages, and I'll be back in a mo. Don't go away. Hi folks, we're back. Took me a while. Doesn't help when you've got dropsy and some of these end up on the floor. You've got to get on your hands and knees and pick them all back up again. So, gone through them all, checked them. There's only one extra, which is rather nice. 2017 shield. They're one of the low mintage ones. 1.8 million of those in circulation. I think I've probably got about a dozen of these stashed away for a rainy day. Never going to make me rich. They're not worth a great deal more than face value, probably £1 or two. Some people have actually changed hands for one of these for about £5, but I don't think it's worth £5, to be honest. There's always a little bit of value if somebody wants it more than you. A bit like eBay. eBay always offers up a lot more than you're really likely to get. Like the Press, the Metro is a classic newspaper, advertises coin collector sells rare 50p for £2,500. It's worth about £2. You can put whatever price you like on them, but you're never going to get it. Right. Other than that, there's an awful lot actually of these 2020s, and these are really, really shiny. So don't know how old these sealed bags are, but I think they're only a month or two old. But yeah, there's quite a few of those in there, more 2020s than there were 2019s. So, what have we got left with? Got the Charles coronation, always nice to get. Paddington at the Palace. Our old friend Ben Bunny. Cycling, Olympic cycling, absolutely excellent. And of course the one I've just shown, 2017 Shield. So, pick of the week. I wonder which one it can be. I think we're going to have to go with the cycling. I haven't seen one of these in quite a while. I've probably been about 6 months actually. I've seen quite a few of the others recently. But the cycling, yeah, there's just under 2.1 million of these, just looking at my stats. So it's one of the slightly more common ones, even though it's only 2 million. At least it's not archery, which is like over 3 million. But there you go. That's the pick of the week. Now, hopefully you enjoyed that quick trip down 50p lane. If you did, please consider a like, maybe throw a comment in, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and above all, please consider clicking the share button as well. Get the channel out there, get more people in. Hopefully we can have a bigger, better community at some point down the line, and we can go from there. But until the next time, folks, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Cheers all.